I just spilled this drink. Gotta be up by 8. Miss you all in my space. Boy, nobody knows, nobody knows.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Yes, we're finally back with another video. So this is gonna be, just as you could tell by the title, just a mini life update, kind of like where I've been at mentally and just the things that's been going on in my life that I haven't really been talking about. This video I wanted to make kind of different and do just kind of like a podcast. This is being recorded on my MacBook and with my microphone that I use for recording my music. Let me know how the audio is. Let me know if you guys can hear me properly, or if I need to speak up or step away from the mic. But anyways, I hope you guys are 420 friendly, because yesterday was 420 and I got a little bit of stuff left over. So if you got some too, go ahead. And so yeah, so let's get right into it with question number 1. Why did I feel like I needed to make this update? I feel like I needed to make this update because I'm at a point in my life where I'm tired of repeating the same cycles. I moved to Texas to start my content journey and to really expand myself as a person. However, I feel like I've been slacking due to just my emotions and all the little shit going on, you know, behind the scenes. Where have I been at lately? Lately, I've been trapped in my mind. That's the biggest thing that's been drawing me back so far since I've moved. I've just been so caught up in trying to, you know, control my outcome of things, whether it be getting a job or finding friends or maybe a potential relationship, so much that it overwhelms me to the point where I've became mentally exhausted, and I don't want to exist. Not in no like suicidal, oh kill me now kind of way. It's just like I don't want to be bothered, you know? I feel like I've just been in this mental burnout stage because I've never really dealt with any of the trauma or really anything that's happened to me, you know, in my life. My response was to just move, you know, keep going. And honestly, it's just been slowly catching up to me as I've been trying to do shadow work via mirror gazing, journaling, and just deepening my faith and relationship with God. If you guys want a separate video going into everything that I've been through, comment down below. Let me know what's been on my mind recently. What's been on my mind recently is why. Just these past 4 months, I felt myself asking that question a lot. Why didn't I get that job? What did I do wrong? Why do I feel alone? Why can't I get a win? But I realized in trying to control my outcome, I've wasted money and time on things that didn't align with my higher life, which I've been trying to make up for now. You know, as I reminisce, I realized that God, he's been planned out my life. Before I even was thought of, before I was even a drop of seed, he knew how my life was gonna go, and it was only up to me to find him so that he can show me the way. Since I have been deepening my relationship and my faith with God, I've realized that I didn't get that job because there was something there I couldn't see due to my mind being clouded. Due to me being trapped in my mind, I couldn't see what God saw, you know, and that could have been fake coworkers or a toxic work environment. I also felt alone because literally nobody calls or texts my phone besides my brothers and sisters. None of my cousins call actually at all, and I got them on Snap, I got them on Instagram, I got them on TikTok, I got numbers. Nobody calls and checks up and texts me or nothing. And I'm sitting there realizing like, damn, like when I was there, they really only talked to me or came to me if I had something. And it's not just my family, it's like friends as well, like, except, you know, a couple friends like my homegirl Bree. I love Bree, I love her down. It's consistently to this day, she, you know what I'm saying, just lets me know like she's thinking of me. That's why I will always love her, because, you know, she's one that keeps me going. And I thought that I had a lot more people like that in my life, but since moving here, like, it just made me realize like I didn't, Even though I may feel like I'm losing in life right now, I have the power to change it. Just by trusting the reason behind every loss. You need to lose something in order to gain or make space for something greater. And in this journey with God, like, he's helped me realize that, like, just because you lose something now does not mean you've lost something forever. Next question. What's changed in my life over the past few weeks or months? So physically, you guys already know my environment has changed. I've really started to embrace my voice since moving out here. For the ones that used to know me, I used to be very quiet and shy, which was really due to my autism. This makes me socially awkward and feel out of place whenever I'm in groups or around neurotypicals. The looks that I be getting sometimes from them is like, trust me, if you're autistic or you're neurotypical, if you're neurodivergent, if you're not neurotypical, then you know what I'm talking about. People don't really understand autism, and I don't think they care or have the capacity to. And the different levels and the needs for us, it's a lot. So I often feel misunderstood, which also plays a role into feeling alone. Next question. What am I currently working on? So currently I am working on my rollout for a single called Nobody Knows. I'm sorry, but why is this man outside with a leaf blower and it's motherfucking raining? What leaves is you blowing? Bitch, you about to blow me. You just blew my high. A little smoke ASMR. But anyways, currently I'm working on my rollout for my single called Nobody Knows. But it's about staying in something that you should have left a long time ago but couldn't because you didn't have the capacity to distinguish love from truth. I was in a toxic on and off relationship for about 2 years. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know who I'm talking about, because he was literally the only guy that like I ever posted or ever popped out with. I tend to keep my love life separate and private, just for, you know, personal reasons, not anything sneaky. It's just a lot of energy can influence a relationship real quick. So that's why I like to keep my love life private until I feel ready to share that. That being said, nobody knows really the full extent of what I went through during that time except for one person. Shout out to my homegirl Iwin. She let me vent to her at First Watch back in 2023, I believe. It was December. Yeah, I drove my little car from Georgia to Maryland after I left my ex. I was like, yeah, girl, like I just needed to return to my roots and just ground myself again with somebody that really had my best interests at heart and who really, like, I felt loved me. So yeah, shout out Iwin for that, for letting me vent and, you know, just get everything out, because that really like set the tone for or what I'm creating now. Besides that, I'm working on a whole lot of other stuff. Like, I'll give you guys a little insight. I'm working on my EP. I'm working on the album already, but I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just laying the groundwork. That's what y'all should know. Also, I've just been researching venues that I can perform at, you know, after my performance Saturday, just so that I can keep that momentum going and keep getting that content. And outside of music, I've been, you know, just been doing creative dances and just finding other ways to let my creativity shine with, you know, decorating. If you follow me on TikTok, you know that I started a series building a DIY immersive wisteria tree on my balcony, which has really been so tea. Like, I've been getting nothing but positive feedback from it. So if you guys want to go see that, go ahead and follow my TikTok at link down below. But yeah, next question. What patterns am I starting to notice in my life? Inconsistency. What am I trying to let go of right now? I'm just trying to let go of expectations, and I'm trying to shift from I expect to I know. So where am I at creatively right now? Right now, I am preparing for my first live performance this Saturday at the Reggae Bar, 425. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, but this is what I've been asking God for. So it's like, why be nervous if you've been asking for this? Which is really the start for the rollout for my single. I originally wanted to throw a community event in my complex where people can come out and enjoy food trucks, music, games, watch me debut my single live on my balcony. Like, it was about to be so tea. But leasing office, they loved it, and they was like, you need upper management approval, you know what I'm saying, since I want to have food trucks and maybe a vendor. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Since I got a yes from you guys, obviously I'm gonna get a yes from upper management. But that wasn't the case. They didn't even respond. Yeah, they didn't even respond. They was pretty much like, fuck you, fuck your idea. And instead of, reverting to why can't I get a win, I stepped back and thought of other ways to debut my song, which honestly was the best choice because it leads me to my first live performance, and I'll be having an interview as well, which I'm excited for. What inspired what I've been making lately? What inspired me to go forward with what I've been creating is just seeing other people in their element, just doing what they love. Being able to experience and feel the passion that people have for their craft. It kind of opened my eyes. Like, if they can go out and get up and get on that stage and give it their all, what's stopping me from doing the same? With my music. I may not have, as much as the next, but what I do have is a dream, God, and something real, which is honestly all I need. I've been working silently on a lot of things for a few years, and it's time that I hone in on them and share it with the world. My clothing brand, I created this idea 2 years ago with this random ass lady walking home from work. She literally gave me the name, and I took it and I ran with it. And to see how I created something out of nothing, y'all, just wait, because like how I designed my logo is that when you put it on, it's one thing, but when you go look in a mirror, it's something else. So that's all I'm gonna say right there. Just know I'm coming to take over. What do I want my music to say at this point in my life? Essentially, I want my music to be a reflection of my past, present, and my future. With being autistic, I'm not really sure if, I want to have kids or not, because this life shit is very hard. And that's not something I want for my child or my children. However, if God has plans for me to have kids, I want two. A little girl and a boy, Luna and Rolando. And I'll call him Rollo for short because I loved Rollo from Cleveland Show. And Luna means moon, which I feel very attached to the moon. All these full moons I've been doing, my release ritual of letting go and stepping into this new life. I would give my kids the world, but if not, I'd be happy, with my music being a reminder that beautiful things are on the other side if you learn how to channel pain into prosperity. So what's something I haven't said out loud yet? I haven't said that I'm proud of myself, of how far I've come. Just reflecting on the last 3 years, I've been able to experience and really learn a lot just by focusing on myself rather than chasing after tangible desires, which is chasing attention but really wanting to feel validated, or chasing a relationship but really wanting emotional safety, chasing success but really wanting self-worth. What's a truth I'm starting to accept? A truth I'm starting to accept is that, I've said it before, but everybody has a role in somebody's life. And I came across a TikTok the other day that explained it perfectly. Whether it be yours or the next person's, I'm just learning how to play my role accordingly, and I'm just allowing everybody else to play theirs as well. So yeah. What am I focusing on next? After this performance Saturday, I will be working on the music video for the song, which will also double as content and the visuals. I would also like to drop the music video on my birthday, but we'll see. Oh, this is the last question. No, it's not. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 more questions left. All right. So, what do I want to improve about myself? Honestly, I'm constantly improving myself, like little by little, day by day. But what I would like God to help me with at this time is the fear of perception. I'm constantly worried about what others may think when I do what I do, but only God could judge me, Buki. Like, the flesh in this world does not control me. Also, I would like to enhance my physical appearance just a little bit. Like, y'all see the kind of shirt I'm wearing? That's how I think my body is. And it's a little bit like that, but I would like to, you know what I'm saying, elevate it, get some more chest, define my lower abs, and that's about it, honestly, because my ass is real fat, still fat, been fat. I just want to look tea and skinny. Like, damn, babe, are you eating? I'd like to improve my speaking voice as well, because I don't know, I kind of hate how I sound. I don't hate how I sound, but I feel like I could sound better. I would love to take vocal lessons and really work on that, so that when I'm in the studio trying to hit them Ariana Grande notes and shit like that and them harmonies, then I'm hitting them with precision, and that will ultimately like help me with my live performances as well. What energy am I moving into? The energy I'm stepping into is the King of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups energy. If y'all know, it's representing logic and reasoning, setting my emotions aside to be able to see things clearly for what they are and not what they could be, because I struggle with seeing the potential in a lot of things, and sometimes I just need to step back and really stay grounded and accept that I see things for what they really are and nothing more than that, despite what I may want or like or desire. So yeah, just staying grounded in the life that I'm trying to create and finding emotional fulfillment within that is the kind of energy that I'm stepping into. What can people expect from me soon? As I continue this journey, you can expect to see more videos, more content, and of course, more music. Okay guys, we're almost there. What would I tell myself a few months ago? Don't text that man. And last question, what do I want people to take away from this video? If you take away one thing from this video, bitch, just take away this. Whatever it is you want to do in life, just do it. Like, it's not too late to start or restart as many times as you feel like it's necessary. Don't compare yourself to others and start that relationship with your Most High, whether that be God, the universe, your ancestors, or whatever. Just start it and just know that success is non-linear. And just know that success is non-linear. Success is not a straight line. Don't be afraid to take a step back, reflect, and refine. Well, that concludes the end of this video. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that. If you personally have any questions for me that you want answered in the next video, I'll go ahead and comment those as well. And I would gladly get to working on that. So with that being said, stay tuned for Nobody Knows. Before we go, bye.
I just spilled this drink. Gotta be up by 8. Miss you all in my space. Boy, nobody knows.
Just having everything stripped away from you, you know, all of your friends and brothers and sisters, being uprooted from that and boom, placed into a new place. Here you're gonna live in Georgia for the next couple of years. Fuck college and fuck, you know what I'm saying, what you thought you had going on. But yeah, that's crazy because that really like changed the trajectory of my life. But if you, like I said, if you guys want a separate video, comment down below, let me know.